Hey everybody, Chris with Killer Arcade Games here with another arcade walkthrough. This one is gigantic. The arcade I'm talking about is Cidercade in Houston. I could go on and on about the Cidercade locations. I love them. I'm very lucky to live in Texas where there are currently 3 of them. Another one is on its way in Fort Worth. Funny enough, still none right near me. I'm just outside of San Antonio and there is not one in San Antonio yet. I'm hoping that's coming after the Fort Worth location, but we'll see. I am lucky enough to live just outside of San Antonio, which makes me close to Austin. I can get there with just about maybe 55-minute to an hour drive and go to the Cidercade in Austin. We do that frequently, but we're not talking about Cidercade Austin today. We're talking about Cidercade Houston. I've been here before. I was blown away by it at the time. I couldn't record it because there was just way too many people there. But we took a day off last week and we went up there on a Monday and it was pretty much deserted. I was able to get a lot of footage of the place and not have too many people in the footage, thankfully. So I thought I'd cut together a walkthrough. Now, if you're not familiar with how I do these videos, you may just be finding this video by Googling. I'm just gonna let the walkthrough run without me talking, and then I'll go back after the walkthrough's over. We'll go back through it again. I'll pause on a few games, talk about a few things that I saw there that were really exciting to me. And so I'll shut up for now, and I'm gonna get to just the walkthrough portion of the video. And just a heads up, this place is so massive that it is a 7.5-minute walkthrough video, and I edited out a lot of stuff that was unnecessary. It's all games for a good 7.5 minutes. Here we go. And we're back. Wasn't that place just nuts? 7 minutes, 33 seconds of pure arcade walkthrough. Nothing was repeated. This place blows me away. I believe they have just under 300 arcade games in there. And it's truly insane. I mean, it's almost like the Galloping Ghost of Texas. Obviously, it's not quite as many games, but they have a pretty crazy selection. Stuff I've never even heard of is in there. So what I thought I'd do now is we'll go back through the video. I'm going to walk through it with you guys, pause a few times, talk about a few things I saw there. All right, let's get to this walkthrough. I'm not going to pause too many times, but I have to pause right away. Wayne Gretzky's 3D Hockey. I have not seen that since the 90s. Even then, I didn't see it very often. It's a dedicated cabinet. I never see this game. Marvel Superheroes right there. We got a big blue running Street Fighter, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Cool to see a big blue, but I don't know much about Street Fighter games. We have a Mortal Kombat 4. You guys, if you know the channel, you know I love MK4. I have a Mortal Kombat 4 arcade 1-up cabinet that I didn't build, but someone else built. It has the arcade PCB inside. This is very important. It's running Revision 3. This cabinet, unfortunately, is running Revision 2, which makes it almost unplayable. Cidercade, if you're seeing this, get the ROM upgrade kit, make that thing a Revision 3, because it's actually a good game, but I tried playing Revision 2. You can't do most of the stuff you want to do if you're used to playing Revision 3, which is the best one. We've got an America's Army. I think that used to be at the Austin location. Track and Field. I didn't even see what game that was, to be honest with you. The Ninja Warriors, it looks like. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. Madden Football. This is another one that's pretty rare to see. Not a great game. We got Skee Ball, Basketball, a carnival-style game where you throw the balls at the guys, which I suck at, apparently. Speaking of games I suck at, that football game was not very good for me either. Guitar Hero, Batman, Hydro Thunder sequel, H2 Overdrive. 4 cabinets all linked together. Ton of fun. Unfortunately, if you play it during the daytime, though, a lot of glare coming off the doors behind you or the windows behind you, but still, this is a game I never see anywhere but at this location. Really fun to play it. I'm sure it's in Giant, Dave & Buster's. I'm not going to go there to play them. It's on free play here. Big Buck Hunter. There's several Buck Hunter games in this place. There's one on the other side there. Warzade. I don't even know what this is. I tried it. It was okay, but just an interesting cabinet overall. Got a Lane Master, a Skee Ball, a Deal or No Deal. We've got Dead Storm Pirates, I believe. Never played it. I should probably try it. Never even tried it while I was there. Jurassic Park 3, Tekken 7. And then look at this. We've got a versus 2 cabinets, I guess, together. Versus Duck Hunt and versus Hogan's Alley. Pretty cool to see. It's not something you see very often. I believe next we have the 18-wheeler. And I don't know what that other game was there, but I missed it. Golden Axe. I cannot read what it says on the side there, but wow, I can't believe they have a Golden Axe. I don't know what this fighting game is. It's one of the ones I've never seen, unfortunately. I'm not real familiar with Japanese fighting games, so I apologize. Pepper 2, Roadrunner, Black Widow. I don't even know what that is, because it's probably before my time. Cubes, Kung Fu Master. I don't know what that game was. We're going to keep going. There's plenty to look at. A DDR, or an Into the Groove, technically. This cabinet, I've seen this before, never been something for me. I was never a big wrestling guy. I do love WrestleMania, which you probably saw that already. Cool cabinet, though. I'm pretty impressed. I'm sure somebody who sees this is probably freaking out over this cabinet. We've got a Virtua Fighter cabinet. Heroes United, it must be a newer fighting game. Darius Burst EX, this is a cool cabinet. 2 monitors smashed together, big cabinet. Again, I'm not a big Japanese game guy, unfortunately. I don't know much about them. Arch Rivals, one of the first games I ever had on console. And another Guitar Hero, can't have enough of those. Walking Dead gigantic cabinet, and the unbelievable 6-player X-Men cabinet with the dual CRTs still in there. Really a cool cabinet, you don't see that very often. Gain Ground, never seen that cabinet in my life. Ocean Hunter, pretty cool cabinet, never really played the game much. Mousetrap, Pac Land, never heard of that really. Solar Fox, I think Contra something, Golden Axe, Space Ace, which I'm sure will make some people happy. I believe this game is Maze of Kings. I think we had this in an arcade I worked at. Not that cool of a game, but still, I actually played it and liked it a lot more than I thought I would. Let's Go Jungle, Off-Road, 3-player cabinet, Super Bikes, 4 cabinets all linked together. I'm not even going to try to read all these names, but look at this pinball wall. You can pause it and check it out, of course. That's insane. All of them are on free play, by the way. They don't charge for the pinball machines. You can walk up and play them all you want. Dragon's Lair 2, I'm going to lose my voice. I feel like an auctioneer. I always feel like that when I do these videos. Aliens Extermination cabinet with the fixed guns. Super Sprint, triple player, or 3-player cabinet. Never seen that game in my life. Aliens Armageddon, pretty cool. Tron, this is an old school Tron cabinet. Still looks really good in my opinion. I'm not a huge Tron guy, but that was cool. I had to cut over some of the games back there because there were people playing them and I didn't want to creep on them, but let's back up the video and look at it really quickly. Dedicated Spider-Man cabinet, I think it's a dedicated one. We have a Spy Hunter. Gunblade, a multicade over there. This game I've never seen before, a Japanese motorcycle game. Terminator Salvation, the big cabinet with the detachable guns. Tecmo Bowl, I've never seen this game in my life. I've heard of the game, never seen this cabinet. Pretty cool 4-player cabinet. I actually like this game, the Irritating Maze. It's a big ball, you roll it around, get through the maze. If you screw it up, it shoots a blast of air in your face and scares the crap out of you. It's pretty cool. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the new cabinet. This cabinet's way more fun than I thought it would be. I blew it off because it's a new game and I was like, oh, it looks weird. I actually like this game. I played quite a bit of it. And here's their bar. I thought this was cool. They have their own cider. I'm not a big drinker. This is not an ad for Cidercade, other than it kind of is because I like the place and want them to do well. I'm not a big drinker. I don't drink beer or anything like that, but I really like their cider. Who wouldn't? It's tasty, it's sweet. Cosmotrons, Primal Rage cabinet, Deathball. These are newer cabinets, Deathball and Cosmotrons. Never really played them, but it's cool to see new arcades coming out. Total Carnage, Smash TV cabinet, really cool cabinet. I actually played some of this. Another massive wall of pinball machines, all on free play once again. Attack from Mars. My friend Daniel is very jealous that that's there to play. Rampage World Tour, the newer cabinet. A 3-cabinet War Final Assault with a topper. I thought that was cool. Turtles Combo Cab, Joust 2, Survival of the Fittest, Karate Champ. We have another Centipede. I can't remember if we've already seen that or not. I like this bowling cabinet. It's pretty cool. It looks like a retro game. It's kind of fun too. I really wish I could see this more often and play it. Okay, I'm not going to even try to know all these games. These are before my time. Liberator, Crystal Castles. I've heard of some of them. Dig Dug, of course. Cyberball, 2-player cabinet. Really cool cabinet. I used to see that back in the day. Xenophobe, Swarm. Used to play that at the Austin location when they had it. World Series 99. Oh, I wanted to back that up. This pigskin football cabinet. I didn't play it, but look at those joysticks. They're 2 footballs. I thought that was kind of funny. Moving on. Rampage, 3-player cabinet. Small monitor in that one, but pretty cool. This crazy Pac-Man newer cabinet. Asteroids, Time Killers, Marvel Superheroes. I think we already saw one of those. Galaga, 88, I believe that said. We got a Neo Geo. A Maximum Hang Time, I believe. I don't know if that's a dedicated or not, but it's definitely in a more dedicated cabinet. I don't know if there was ever a dedicated Maximum Hang Time, but the art is on there, so it may actually be dedicated. Mortal Kombat 3, Ultimate MK3, I mean. Whatever that game is, Outrun. Some of these are hard to read. Miniature Golf, Empire City, Q*bert, Super Pac-Man. They got more Pac-Man in there than Arcade 1-Up does. Arkanoid. I almost read it as Arkanow. I know Arkanoid. Congo Bongo, never seen that one. X-Men 4-player cabinet, even though they already have the X-Men 6-player. Chiller, pretty cool looking cabinet, never seen that one before this. A Play Choice cabinet, 2 tigers, don't know what that one is. This weird looking Simpsons cabinet. I don't know if this is a conversion kit or what this is. I've never seen this cabinet like that before. Cowboys of Moo Mesa. I've heard of that one, didn't play it. There's so much here, it's hard to actually find time to play all of them. It's really insane how much is in this this arcade. All right, moving forward, I can't read that marquee. That's one thing I want to note, by the way. This marquee is out, but if you look around, there's very few games that are down or have their marquees out. They take good care of their stuff. Double Dragon, Moon Patrol, this is a cool one. Battle Shark, you can look through there and kind of looks like you're, I guess, in a submarine? I don't know. Venture, Vanguard. Okay, WrestleMania is a game that I really loved. I wish it was in its dedicated form. I think it's in a Total Carnage or what was it, a Smash TV cabinet, but they still have it. And look how good that monitor looks. It's fun to play. Dedicated would be really cool, but they didn't have it. I believe this is a dedicated Carnival King cabinet. Pretty cool. Operation Wolf 3. The guns still kind of had that vibration to them. Here's a couple more games I unfortunately can't read the names of. Target Terror. This is actually a fun shooter. This is one I never really played in arcades. I went back and played it. If I ever find one of these for sale at a reasonable price, I may pick it up. Galaga Ms. Pac-Man combo, Popeye cabinet. Beautiful cabinet. Never played the game, but really cool to see. Another Street Fighter II World Warrior in this case. Ring King. I never played that one. Blasteroids. And another, I guess that's a Big Blue. Yeah, it is a Big Blue, I guess, just without the giant marquee. X-Men versus Street Fighter. Yeah, I think that's what that says. Here's one I have not seen. Beasterizer. I played a little of this. What the heck is Beasterizer? So it must be another one of those crazy Japanese games I never saw or ran across, but it was kind of fun. Eagle, WWF Superstars. Now hang on, because there's going to be another one of those, I believe, in a more dedicated cabinet. Mercs Beachhead 2000. Ugh, mediocre game, but it's cool they have it. Kangaroo. Another Neo Geo with several games in it. Donkey Kong Jr. and a Police Trainer 2. I didn't even know there was a Police Trainer 2 until I saw this cabinet. It's decently fun. It was cool to play it, but neither Police Trainer game is terribly fun to me. Got a foosball table over there too. And we have a Star Wars Battle Pod. Not a big, giant, dedicated sit inside of, but still a cool cabinet. I don't even know what that game is. Zybots, I guess that's what that is. I'm moving quickly here. Centipede, Joust, Defender, and Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. This is one I rarely ever saw. It was fun to check it out. I played a little of it. Got a super high impact dedicated cabinet, by the way. Soldiers, Narc. I never see Narc very often. When I did find this one, I tweeted at Retro Ralph. I know he's a fan of it. I think he just got a monitor that he needed for that one, so cool for him. My wife and I played a bunch of this. At first, she was like, well, whatever, but then she started really getting excited about it. And Lady Cag was like, I'm picking up drugs. I'm picking up more drugs than you. I got more money than you. So she actually had fun with it. Tempest cabinet, really cool. Dedicated Simpsons cabinet. A couple of those candy cabs, I believe they're called. Look at this. Mace the Dark Age. Not a dedicated cabinet, or who knows, maybe it was and it's been converted back. But wow, that game, I never paid much attention to it. I played a little of it there, and it was okay, I guess. I do have it installed on my MK2 cabinet to play. Frogger, dedicated, play choice again. NBA Jam cabinet. Pretty good looking cabinet too, by the way. Crossbow. Star Trek. This is one I've never seen. An old school Star Trek. Badlands. Metal Slug 5, I believe. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And I don't know what game that is, but I played it for a second. It's like a newer Japanese style cabinet. And another candy cab. Bubble Bobble. Star Trek Voyager, the newer one. Not a sit-in cabinet. Captain America. What a pretty cabinet that is. I hate to say it like that, but that's a good-looking cabinet. And on to Radical Bikers. You guys may not have even seen this cabinet before. It came out, I think, at the end of arcades, basically. And fun fact about them, most of those are actually unused Mortal Kombat 4 cabinets. And personally, I'd rather they just stripped it down and made it an MK4, but I played a little of it. It was okay. Interesting Atari game. Here we go, WWF WrestleFest in a 4-player cabinet. This one will probably get a lot of people excited too. And a cool sitting area with a bunch of TVs just showing all kinds of stuff. Chase HQ, another Neo Geo cabinet. It's a combo Donkey Kong Mario, Donkey Kong Jr. Tekken 2 cabinet. I totally passed that up and didn't even pay attention to it. Shinobi, and look at this cabinet. Batman Forever. I've never seen this in my entire life. Didn't play it. Kind of a cool looking cabinet, especially when you look at the deck shaped like the bat wing thing. Pretty cool. Gravatar machine. Pretty cool to see that in person. Off-road. Moving quickly. So, this is what it would look like if I built my own cabinet. Wacko. I don't see this cabinet very often, but it's purposely built weird like that. And moving on, we got an elevator action next to that, and a Mach 3. I've never played that game, probably never seen that game. Here's some cool stuff. Gauntlet Dark Legacy. Played a few minutes of that. That's a cool cabinet. Those you can get really sucked into. You can create a character, all that stuff. Let's keep moving on though. Capcom SNK 2, I think that's what it is, versus SNK 2. Here's the game you guys know I'm excited about. Even though I have this now, the dedicated real KI cabinet in my garage, I still get excited when I see them in arcades. Unfortunately, this monitor was not looking great at the time, but it was definitely playable. Kind of cool blue T-molding on it. Good looking cabinet though. Got a Carnival dedicated cabinet. You guys know I'm a Carnival fan if you look behind me. I built one out of an arcade 1-up cabinet. And an R-Type and a Scramble. Pretty cool. I I'm getting overwhelmed at this point. This place is overwhelming. I can't believe how long this video is going to be. Silver Strike. I like Silver Strike bowling. I played a little of that while I was there. Altered Beast, Neo Geo 2-slot. That's like the third Neo Geo. Star Wars Trilogy. Not the big sit-in cabinet, but the large, beautiful arcade cabinet that everyone loves. And now we're moving on to the end. We got Hot Rod. I've never seen this. A cool 4-player, kind of head-to-head 4-player cabinet. Didn't play it. Probably should have checked it out. And we've got a Time Crisis 5. The right side was being worked on, I assume. I feel exhausted. I felt exhausted there. The place is overwhelming. I was there 2 hours and I still don't feel like I got to play everything I wanted to. I imagine that's what it feels like when you go to Galloping Ghost. So I think if I go back, I'll definitely do it again on a weekday. But I gotta tell you guys, I'm definitely gonna be hosting a meetup at this location eventually. That is truly insane, the games they have there. We can definitely have a lot of fun together. Hopefully a lot of people would show up. We could play some games together. I'd love to do a 4-player H2 Overdrive race with everybody. And I'm baffled by this location. I can't tell you how lucky I feel to have Cidercade in Texas. As a Texan who loves arcades, I get to go to some really awesome arcades. I am completely excited about their Fort Worth location opening. Supposedly going to be even bigger than this one. Over 300 arcade games all under one roof. $10 to get in is all you have to pay. And you can play all day long if you want. You can leave and come back with your wristband. It's truly insane. If you're ever in Texas, check out a Cidercade if you're near one. It's well worth a visit. All of their locations are great. Personally, right now, the Houston location is my absolute favorite. I definitely need to reach out to Cidercade. I've been dragging my feet on it. I want to see if maybe they'll let me do one of these with their Fort Worth location before it opens, or one morning before they let everybody in. Maybe I could show up and do a quick walkthrough. It's difficult to do these with people in the background. I don't want anyone upset that I recorded them and put them on my YouTube video, but if it has to be that way, it has to be that way. Well, this video is way longer than I anticipated. I can't believe how long it took to even walk through the place. And of course, I had to go back and talk to you guys about it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment letting me know what you think of the Houston Cidercade. Truly an insane arcade. I probably have said that 5 times already, but the place blows me away. Also, give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I do arcade videos, arcade 1-up stuff, walkthroughs. Anytime I can get to a new arcade, I'll definitely try to record it and make a walkthrough video of it. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to make another one of these. I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.